everybody. So I want to introduce you to Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn is our massage therapist, and she has put together a lower body kind of core workout for you guys today. So I will let Kaitlyn take it away.
All right, so what we're going to need is a band to start, and we're also going to need something to step up on that we're going to do for step up and then also for Bulgarian. First step we're going to do is just warming up. I want your band to go right around your ankles. Remember to keep tension in the band for the entire movement. Hips are going forward. Keep your legs like you're on a railroad track. You're just going to walk forward and back 40 seconds. Really driving through the hips. You can go slow with this movement. And then back. Keeping in mind your posture. Always keep those shoulders back, looking forward. I don't want you guys looking down on the ground and hunching over. And then back. We got 10 seconds to go, and then we're going to go side to side. We've got 3 rounds each of these, just with the blood open. If you in the booty go. Awesome. 20-second break. Next, we're going to go side to side, so side swap, walk. Stand it out. Three, two, one. So driving your hips back, you're going to squat. Small steps. Remember, keep tension in the band, or it's going to roll on you. About 5 steps one way, other way. Awesome work, you guys. Keep going. Good thing there's only 3 rounds of each exercise. About 10 seconds left. We'll make it back and forth one more time. 3, 2, and break. Now we're going to go back into the forwards and back. We have 20 seconds. Shake it off. Right down, grab some water. And 3, 2, 1, shoulders back, looking forward. Keep your tension in that band. Nice and slow and controlled in your movements. You should definitely be feeling this in the booty by now. 20 seconds halfway there. Try to keep your hips facing forward. You don't be rocking side to side. Got 3, 2, and 1. Break. Go back to side squat. All right, get into position, driving your hips back, shoulders forward, and step it up. Definitely be feeling it in your adductors, glutes. Lower if you want. Almost done round 2. Got 1 more round to go. And then we're going to get into some step ups. 3, 2, and break. All right, you guys, last round. Going forward. Try to go a little bit wider with your legs this time if you want. Getting different angles of those muscle fibers. The glute med at the top of the glute should really be working for this one. 10 seconds left here. All right, break. Last set, side to side. All right, let's go super low for these ones. Drive your hips back, shoulders forward. Step it out. Keep your hands on your hips. All the way across the screen this time. Keep it low. And always remember, be mindful of your posture. We're not hunching over our legs even if we're tired. Keep that back nice and straight and tall. 3, 2, and break. Okay, for the next one, about a minute here. And we're gonna get into our step ups. So for this one, we're gonna bring the band up just above our knees. You want to challenge yourself and add some dumbbells. Go right ahead. I'm not going to though. So for this, we're going to go a nice big wide step to start. Up, tap the bench, and then you're going to go back and across, and then up. I want you guys to focus on going slow on your negatives for these. We're going to do 3 rounds.
3 rounds, and how many exercises?
Just going to do the
Each side?
one in each side. Yeah.
Okay, so 6.
So left and a right.
Okay.
We'll be alternating between the 2.
Okay. Probably about 30 more seconds.
Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. All right. So up, tap your toe, go back across, up. Really focus, slow and control on that negative is where we're building that muscle. So we're not just flopping down to the floor. You're letting your toe touch really lightly. About halfway. And we're just going to alternate our legs on these ones. Keeping those shoulders back, looking forward. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 20-second break, and then we're going to switch to the other leg. This is a good one. You can challenge yourself and add dumbbells if you want. Keep the band on, or as a modification, do it without the band. Go on a lower level, or do it flat on the floor. Up, then across. Back through those hips. Get the full extension at the top of the movement so you can really feel your glute engage. Awesome work, you guys. Legs are gonna feel it today. Good. 3 seconds left on this leg. Awesome break. Round 1 done, 2 go. Wiggle it out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Drive through that top leg. All of your weight is planted on your high leg here. Slow and controlled going down. Don't forget to focus on your breathing. Nice, long, and slow deep breaths. Good, 10 seconds to go. Fall over. 3, 2, and perfect. 20-second break. We'll go back to the other leg. Grab some water. Don't forget to stay hydrated. 5 seconds. Get into position. And go. Really drive your hips back in this movement. You don't want our knee going too far over our toes. Drive through that heel, you'll really hit hamstrings and glutes. We're 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Break one more set each side. Then we're going to get into squats and deadlifts and hip abduction. Three, 2, and go. Last one, you guys. Really focus on which muscles you are engaging in this movement. We go slow so that we can target where we want to. Good. Remember posture as well. Always keeping those shoulders down, chest open, look forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Last set, last side. I think I could have added dumbbells next time. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Up. Good. Sometimes I find if you actually put your hands on the muscles that you're trying to engage, you get better mind-muscle connection to that area. So when you hit the booty, your hands on that booty, and really feel it through your movement. Awesome work, you guys. 10 seconds left. And we're going to switch round 3. All right, and break. So we're going to go for a minute break this time. We got squats, deadlifts, and hip abduction. So for our squats, we're just going to talk about this one really quick. I want your feet about hip or shoulder width apart. And we're really focusing on driving our hips back in this movement. Push through your heels to drive yourself back up. Look down your back, drive through your heels, really engaging that glute to come back up, getting full extension. Second exercise is your deadlift. So grab dumbbells, we're going to use those. I'm just going really light in these ones. Okay, so when you're doing your deadlift, first you start, roll your shoulder blades back and down. It's like you're shaping your legs with the dumbbells as you drive your hips back to keep a nice flat back, push through your heels to come into that upright position. And then the third exercise we're going to do is your abduction. You're going to sit down, bandage around your knees, and we're just bringing it facing wide in those. Okay, so we have 3 exercises, 3 sets, same thing, 40 seconds on, 20 off. And we're ready to start. First one, squats. Let's go. Drive those hips back. We're really focusing on a 3-second negative. So that means 1, 2, 3 to go down, pause, press to come up. 1, 2, 3 to go down, pause, drive through those heels to come up. Get that full extension going. We should be able to get about 8 reps for 40 seconds. Okay, so think about that for your timing. If you're getting above 12, definitely going way too fast. Okay, we actually build muscle more in the negative movement, so that's on the way down. 20-second break, Gonna get into those deadlifts coming up next. I picked a nice lightweight too, so you don't need anything super heavy for these because it's all about control. You can create your own resistance without any weight. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Soft bend in your knee, hips go back, shoulder blades, make sure we're not hunched over, keep that back nice and flat, drive through your heels, and get full extension to come up. Pause and press. So remember, 1, 2, 3 to go down, pause, press to come up. Really focus on your breath, that exhale when we drive ourselves through that part of the movement. Really focus on engaging your core too. As you blow out in and come up, it's like you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake. And really engage so you keep your core nice and tight. All right, so we're on here. Feet are brought underneath your knees. 3, 2, 1. Open, pause, squeeze, and release. Open, pause, squeeze, and release. Open, pause, squeeze, and release. Keeping your back nice and tall. Imagine if someone has a string and they're pulling you from the top of your head. So you are nice and tall. Posture is everything in every exercise that we do. It might not be working our upper body right now. You want to do your exercises in perfect form so you can get perfect posture. Okay, that's round 1 done. 2 more to go. Get ready for your squats. Grab some water. Got about 10 seconds here. All right, 3, 2, and 1. You can switch up your leg placement on this one if you want. Toes go out. Get more into that sumo stance and squeeze, driving your hips forward, getting that full glute engagement at the top. Okay, remember, 1, 2, 3, pause, and press. We're already halfway through. Awesome work, you guys. Keep going. A couple more reps here. Definitely should be feeling the glutes, quads, hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. Deadlifts are coming up next. So same thing for this one. If you want to try with a wider stance, you can just get your toes out slightly. We're going to protect our knees a little bit better in that position in a wide stance. Ready, and go. Drive those hips back. Push your heels to come up. So make sure, soft bend in your knees. The rest is just sticking your butt out, and you're gliding the dumbbells along your legs through the movement. We're not bending over at our waist. We get that full extension at the top with that extra squeeze. Good work, you guys. 10 seconds to go. Oh, my legs are on fire. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll get ourselves into abduction, posture. Knees are starting in that rotated inward position. And then you go out to open. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze, pause, and release. Really focus on getting that glute in the last part of the movement. So you can really squeeze, get that extra blood flow and that pump, and then slow to release. Almost done round number 2. We got 1 more of these guys to go. And then we're going to really focus on isolating our glutes in the next 2 exercises. 3, 2, and 1. Break. Shake it off. you're getting tired, you either choose to do the next one without the weight or without the band, or you can challenge yourself and just push through because it's only one more step. All right, let's do it. Get your leg position in, soft bend your knees, shoulder blades back and down. 1, 2, 3, pause, and press. When I get to this downward spot right here, right when I'm pausing, really use my glutes to squeeze and drive myself back up, pushing through those heels to really hit the posterior chain, hamstrings and glutes. Keep your core nice and tight. Always kind of focus on where your core is at. Are you breathing out through your stomach and pressing? Or are you holding it in and engaging that belly button to your spine? Shake that leg. All right, find your best leg position here. Everybody's a little bit different. Body mechanics are different for everybody. Shoulder blades back and down, soft under your knee, and then drive those hips back. Press through and engage. 1, 2, 3, pause, press. Remember, focus on your core, focus on your shoulder blades, posture, your head upright, no hunching over. Perfect form, perfect posture. Awesome, less than 10 seconds to go. Get one more good rep in there. And great. Lots of reflections. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Open wide and release. We get our 1-minute break after this one. So push through even if you're tired right now. Just get through this next little bit. We get a solid minute. We'll have one more round of legs around the core, and then we're going to be done. Oh yeah, feel the booty. I'm feeling it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to take my band off for a second. Shake my legs up. So we've got a minute to break, shake it off, grab your water. Next exercise we're going to do, we're supersetting between a Bulgarian split squat and a donkey kick. So we are going to use the bands for this one. You're going to have one foot on the bench. So start with your heel against the surface that you're going to be using. Toe to toe, front foot forward, back toe goes on the bench. When we're doing this movement, we're driving our hips back as if we're going to sit down on that bench. Push through your heel to come up. So we're going to do all of our reps on here for 40 seconds. Take a 20-second break to transition, and then we're going to go into donkey kicks with that front leg. Okay, we're going to do our left side, then our right, 3 rounds. Get your band on, grab your weights if you want to use weights instead, or both if you're feeling like a rock star. Let's go grab some water. All right, over toe, step it out. Get your balance, looking forward, and go. Again, we're focusing on that negative, driving through that heel, pop up, get that full hip extension at the top of the movement. Awesome. You should be getting about 8, 9 to 10 reps. Like I said, anything above 12, we're going a little bit too fast in the movement. If you really want to focus on targeting the muscles, you get better if you slow it down. Okay, 4, 3, and then now we're transitioning from the front leg is the one that's going back in that donkey kick. Tuck that band underneath the planted knee. Toes are flexed towards your shin. And we're going to drive our heel towards the ceiling. Stabilize your core so you don't have too much of an arch in your lower back. And go. Up. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. That's our negative in this movement. Press up. Squeeze. And then 1, 2, 3. Halfway there. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrist in this movement. If you need to, if you have sore wrists, you can go up on to your knuckles, and that should help with that. 3, 2, and release. So right now I'm going to go to the other leg. Heel to toe, heel to toe. This one, going this way. Wait, no, I'm going this way. That's the way. Yes. No, wait.
Literally, you did that like already.
Okay, this way?
Yeah.
I'm doing this one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Okay, good, perfect timing. Let's go. It all burns. I don't remember where I'm at. It hurts everywhere. Good work. Keeping those shoulder blades back, that chest open. Holding on to dumbbells, they can go on either side of that front leg. Right, that heel. Awesome work, you guys. 7 seconds here. Yeah, that's good. There we go, transition. Tuck it under that back leg. And the right side. Catch your breath. Stack your shoulders over your wrist. Go onto your knuckles if you need to. Really works to engage that serratus. Good one, the posture. Okay, press that heel. Toe should be towards your shin. Just to get better engagement in those glutes. Keep your core nice and tight. That squeeze at the top. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Awesome. I'll go 1 or 2 more solid reps here. Last one. Squeeze and lower. Get back into that left side. Move your band above your knees again if you need to. Here's a sip of water. My legs are shaking. Let's go. So we're really making sure in this movement, our knee isn't going over that toe. You want to try to keep it in line with that ankle. You need to move your spacing between your bench, whatever works for you. Get that full squeeze at the top. Awesome work, you guys. We're almost done. Got one more round after this one. Okay, going to those donkey kicks. Scooch over this way. A little bit closer. Gauge that core. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Shoulders are stacked over your wrist. Toe towards your shin. Driving your heel up. And 3, 2, and go. Squeeze. And 1, 2, 3 to lower. Press up. Squeeze. Really engaging the booty. That core tight. It's easy to let it go, especially when we're focusing on other body parts. Want to keep it really tight and engaged through every movement. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. We're just going to hold this one so that we time it right. There we go. All right, now going into the right leg. Right. All right, plant yourself down. All right, driving your hips back. Press that heel and engage. Good. So focus on proper form through each repetition. It's easy to get sloppy as we get tired, but I'd rather you guys do really solid reps without any weight or resistance than to push through with the weight and resistance, but not have the proper muscles engaged and just trying to get through it. Awesome, we're going into donkey kicks on that leg now. Once again, I'll remind you, shoulders stacked over the wrist, core is nice and tight, back is flat, toes towards your shins, heels going towards the ceiling. Get that squeeze at the top. Oh yeah, that's good. It's good. Only have one more round after this to finish off our legs, and then 2 core exercises, and we'll be done, and a nice quick stretch. So we're almost there. So really focus on getting the last out of this workout that you can. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Going a little bit too fast. I'm gonna slow it down. About 1 more rep to go after this one. Awesome. All right, last side for the left. Get the water. Three, 2, 1. All right, this is it. Last set on the left side. Yeah. Holding that belly button in towards that spine. Driving your hips back. Good. Well, 5 seconds to go. Awesome. All right, going into those donkey kicks. If you are using dumbbells at home, sometimes I like to take the dumbbell, just put it right behind my knee. It's the last set, so I'm adding a little extra here. And we're gonna go up, 3, 2, and go. So make sure when you are doing this, when things get a little bit heavy, especially if you're loaded behind your knee, you have a tendency to want to rotate your core outwards as you come up. Smaller movements are better. Hip extension doesn't go that high when you're bringing your leg behind your glute. So we don't need to go for height here. We're going more for muscle engagement and that squeeze at the top, keeping your hips parallel to the floor. Core engagement is really important for this one. All right, 1 second, and break. Switching to the right side. All right, 5 seconds, get into position. And here we go, core is engaged, hips are back, pause, and press. Extension through the hip. Awesome work, guys. Almost there. Legs should be feeling it. Butt should be feeling it. Core should be feeling it. Awesome, 5 seconds, just over. that solid one in and press up. Okay, I'm gonna load myself on this one too. Taking the dumbbell, placing it behind my knee. On that, stacking my shoulders over my wrist. Core is tight. Go to the shin and go. Don't forget, focus on your breathing. It's easy to forget. There's always so many things to remember. Good, halfway there. Squeeze. Let's get the last out of this workout. Really get the booty pumped full of blood. Awesome. 5 seconds. We're going to hold this last one up here. 3, 2, and now we can bring it down. All right. We got 1 minute. Okay, our last 2 exercises are core. So let's explain these ones really quick. We're going to do a reach and tuck and a heel tap. Okay, so first we want to imprint our spine onto the floor or mat. Okay, so by doing that, we're bringing our hips forward. So you're tucking your bum under, engaging your core, bringing that belly button to your spine. Okay, for this one, we're keeping our shoulder blades engaged with the floor, not fully up. We're extending, reach, and tuck. Okay, reach out and tuck. Option for this one, you can do single leg lifts. Okay, to extend in this one, we can go up and we can come all the way off the mat. Whatever's most comfortable for you. That's the first exercise. Second one, same thing, engage the core, imprint on the floor. Knees can be either bent, tapping your knees low and tapping high, or legs are extended straight. Heel tap, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Whatever you feel, okay? So reach and tuck and go. Extend, exhale on the tuck. Breathe out. Okay, so we're keeping it engaged on the floor. 4, go all the way up. Making sure you're keeping your shoulder blades back. And really extend through your legs and your hands if someone is stretching you out, and then you're engaging it in. Okay, back into that mod if you'd like. So like I said, alternate leg lifts. 2 and 1. Reset that core and stabilize for this next one. You put your hands behind your head. Chin is slightly tucked. We don't want to be crunched over. Always looking at a 45-degree angle to try not to put too much tension in the back of your head. I'll hook underneath and pull my head straight. Heel tap. Like a penguin, your toes are out. And you're just tapping twice down low, twice up high. If you feel like you're losing that engagement of your back on the floor, bend your knees and don't go as low to the floor in that movement. We want to keep that back flat. We don't want to be arching or we're going to put too much tension in our lumbar spine. Too much talking, I forgot what I was doing. Awesome, and break. Go back into that reach and tuck. All right, imprint that spine on the floor. Exhale, bring that belly button in close to the spine. Shoulder blades are slightly lifted. Extend and tuck. I'm breathing out as I'm engaging my core, making sure that I really have that belly button tucked in and I'm not blowing myself out wide. I'm blowing out and engaging. Five seconds left here. All right, and break. Going into that heel tap. Tighten my strap so I don't have wardrobe malfunction here. Go. All right, heel tap. We can try this one with your knees instead if you want. If you found that you were losing that engagement on the floor. So tap, tap, and up. Tap low, tap high. Focus on your breathing. Out, 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 out. I can definitely feel my core right now. You know, I'm doing a modified version. So you guys probably feel it too. If you lose that engagement of your spine on the floor, stop and reset. Don't work through it, especially if you're feeling it in your lower back. One more round to go. And we're done. I feel done already. All right, pull yourselves back. Engage that core into your pelvic tilt. Exhale, belly button to your spine. Shoulder blades off, neck, and extend, and tuck. Reach and stretch it out, and then bring it all in. Use our body for resistance on this one. Focusing on your breath and keeping that back on the floor. Everybody's range of motion is different, so your legs may be up here or down here. Whatever is most comfortable for you, you know your body, so don't push it if it doesn't feel good. One more second, and this is it, last one for the heel tap. If you want, you can go up onto your forearms for this as well. And I just have my hands underneath supporting my lower back. Same thing though, I'm engaging my core, bringing my belly button in through my spine, extending my legs out, and tap, heels in, like a little penguin. One, two, 1, 2. Awesome. Almost, there we go. 15 seconds to go and the workout is finished. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, now we're just going to stretch it out really quickly. I'm only giving you 2 stretches today. I want you guys to spend a little bit more time stretching afterwards. But my 2 favorite stretches, especially for posture and spinal release, is the cat-cow. And then we're also going to work on your runner's lunge with a lateral bend to really hit on that psoas. So it gets really tight and causes less low back pain. Okay, so in your cat-cow, you're making sure knees are underneath your hips, wrists are underneath your shoulders. We always start the movement from our tailbone and work our way up the spine and back. So tuck it under, arch, and press through your butt. And opposite way, we're just going to do 10 reps here. Exhale, roll yourself up. Focus on slow movement, deep breaths. This is where we're bringing our heart rate down. In that extension, really drive your shoulder blades back too. You can open up our chest. Be mindful of shoulders if you're going back or too far forward. You want to keep them stacked. You got about 3 more to go. So this one's really good for that spinal mobility. One of those recommended exercises for people to do and incorporate every day. morning and night, even if you just do it once, 10 reps, you're just gonna help keep that body nice and loose, okay? For that runner's lunge, we're really gonna drive into our hips here. Actually, where's way I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so drive, tuck that bum under, and then we're gonna bring a lateral flexion over that front leg, and we're just gonna hold it. You can drop that back knee down so you can get into that quad as well. You should be feeling it right here. That's our psoas. That works for hip flexion, but it attaches in our lower back, so it can also cause a lot of lower back pain if it is really tight. If you have a sedentary job, then that's usually one that gets tight and then pulls on the lower back. This is a really, really good one. I'm gonna do about 30 seconds on each side. And about 3 or 4 different rounds for this one, so that your total stretch time is 2 minutes per stretch. Okay, I'm going to do one more quick each side. From the side, see, tuck my bum under, and then get that lateral bend there. Action over. Drop that back knee if you need to. That feels good. Nice long deep breaths in our stretches. Never force a stretch. Always wait, go nice and slow, and let the muscle release on its own. And always bring your stretch deeper on the exhale so you can work with your body when you feel like it's ready. Awesome, guys, good work. Thank you for having me. Have a good day.